The other category of seeds that we're going to learn how to save today are wet seeds. Now these are seeds that, as you can imagine, are inside of a fruit when they are ready to harvest, right? It's a moist environment, and therefore we call it a wet seed. Now the process for many of these seeds is basically the same. There's going to be a couple of extra steps for a few of them, and we're going to touch on that as we go. But for all of them, one thing that we're going to have to do, the first step, is identifying when the fruit is ripe. And that can be confusing in some cases because some of these fruits we eat well before it's ripe. Remember the cucumber that we talked about? We're eating that before it's ripe. We've got to leave that thing on the plant all the way until it matures. A zucchini, a summer squash, needs to be left on the plant until it matures. And it will change color to signify its ripeness, like we talked about. Now, some of our fruits, like these winter squashes, well, we harvest them when they're ripe, when they're ready. They change color to let us know when they're ready to pick, which also means that the seeds inside are ready. Another fine example, of course, would be tomatoes. Tomatoes change color from green to red, green to orange, green to yellow, whatever kind of tomato you got. From green to a color to signify its ripeness, that happens to be the stage that we eat it. Same with melons. You've been saving melon seeds basically your whole life. You're just not thinking about it, right? Every time you eat a melon, what do? First, you got to identify that the melon's ripe and ready to eat. Then you're going to cut it open. And what's step 3? Take out the seeds, right? You're already doing it. You're already doing the work. You just have to think about it from a seed saving perspective. You're already doing it 95% of the time. Seed saving is a culinary act. Think about every time you interact with seeds when you're in the kitchen. When you're eating a pepper for dinner, right? You're getting out some bell peppers, make some stuffed peppers. You cut open those peppers, what's the next thing you do? Take the seeds out, right? Taking the seeds out. That's all we got to do. Just understanding when it's ripe. A green bell pepper is an unripe red bell pepper. Peppers change colors too. They're going to change from green to red, or green to orange, or whatever the variety is, from green to a color to signify its ripeness. Once the fruit has changed colors to signify that it is ripe and ready, it is simply a matter of extracting the seeds. We're going to cut these fruits open. We're going to take the seeds out. Pretty simple stuff. We're going to want to wash them off, getting the plant material off of there, especially things like cantaloupes, watermelons. There's a lot of sugars in there. We want to make sure that we wash it off really well so there's not mold growing on it. And then we're going to leave them out to dry. I like to dry a lot of my seeds on paper plates. They work pretty well. The seeds don't stick to them too bad, and you can label that paper plate. We want to make sure we label these seeds every step of the way through the entire process so we don't get confused, right? Labeling is very, very important. Do not skip that step. Sometimes with some of my seeds, I'll lay them out on screens to dry. That extra airflow on the screen, the seeds can get air from the top and the bottoms, going to help them dry down really nice. So that works pretty well too if you've got enough screens to put seeds out on to dry. Definitely make use of that. Sometimes you're going to get a lot of stringy, clingy type of stuff inside of these squash. That can kind of be a pain to try to separate, but you don't even really have to do it. You can let nature do the work for you. Get that 5-gallon bucket from our list of equipment. You're going to take all of the guts and everything out of your squash, throw it all in this 5-gallon bucket, fill it up with water, let it sit. A couple of hours go by, the water's going to break down that plant material, the stringy, clingy stuff. It's going to release those seeds. All the plant material is going to float. All the good seeds are going to sink to the bottom, right? Nature's going to separate it right out for you and do most of the work. If you're ready to learn more about saving your own seeds, stay connected with us at Small House Farm. At Small House Farm, you'll learn more about saving your own seeds, growing your own food, medicinal herbs, and so much more. And you can always find us at smallhousefarm.com. And for those of you that are ready to take the leap into a deeper connection with our work, I recommend joining our community on Patreon. Patrons enjoy a wide range of benefits, from free seeds and books to herbal gift baskets and exclusive content, all while supporting our seed preservation and herbal education work here at Small House Farm. It's a fun way to show your support and to be a part of a community of homesteaders, herbalists, and gardeners.